Welcome back. Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. And of course, we hit another lock of the week. If you guys are a Patreon, you take my advice, we hit another lock. The lock of the week was one of the easier ones we hit. Decent odds on that one. If you are not a Patreon, you are losing money by not being a Patreon. For just $5 a month, you can get the absolute best gambling boxing advice in the universe. This is the best gambling advice that there is in the boxing universe. So I was having a little discussion with my boy Oscar here. Oscar says you can have McDonald's and still be a world-class athlete or a high-level athlete. What phrases you? Hang on one second. I'll be right back. So here's the big debate: is that Oscar the Grouch says that you can hit that and you can hit that McDonald's and my question is, yes, you can eat McDonald's and be a world-class athlete, but why would you want to? Like, as a former fighter, as an athlete, you want to feel good. I like to feel good. I like to feel fresh. I like to get good sleep. I like to eat healthy, right? I like to feel good. So why are you eating McDonald's? Yo, Kyle, what up, my man? Guys, join the Patreon. $5 a month, y'all. Join the Patreon. We hit another lock. Because I'm that good. All right? Hang on one second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm not with it today. I'm not well today. All right, I'm here. I'm back. All right, we're good. All right, let me get to some of these. Who win? Randall won. Marquez won. All the favorites won. If you took my parlay, you hit. Janet Beck won early this morning. There you go. Still made 42-16 on the lock, right? We still hit the money. It's a hit. I can't eat healthy. It's just that's my one comfort food cheat meal that I can't give up. I get it. I get it, Oscar. I eat carnivore. I eat nothing but meat 350 days out of the year. The other 15 days a year, I'm in either New York or New Orleans, and I eat like garbage. I get it. Like, I eat pizza. Pizza and cannolis are really my cheat thing. Everyone's got something. And look, don't kill yourself and don't throw out your diet. Like, don't throw away the good for the perfect. Like, stick to it. You eat garbage once in a while. It ain't going to kill you. I eat garbage once in a while too. I'm 41. I'm like 15% body fat, which is really good for my age, right? I don't work out a ton. I just eat really clean. I do 200 push-ups a year and do 3 rounds on a heavy bag. That's all I do, and I'm in pretty good shape for 41 years old, right? So, it's all good. I'm more loyal to McDonald's than I am my girl. All right, that's between you and your chick, bro. Kyle, if you're talking about diet, you got to talk about Navarrete, but it caught up to him. He's eating Twinkies before the fight. It's going to catch up to you. You can do it when you're in your 20s. As you get older, I work with fighters all the time. And you know which ones are in their 20s and their 30s just by what they're eating. If you're 23, you can eat all the garbage you want. I wouldn't do it because eventually it catches up to you and you can't outrun a bad diet. Guys, listen to that statement. You can't outrun a bad diet. It's going to catch up to you. Doesn't matter how much road work you do. It doesn't matter how often you're in the gym. If you're consistently, not once in a while like Oscar, if your diet consists of garbage, you can't outrun that. You're going to have weight issues. It's going to fatigue you. Diet is the most important thing. It really is. Oscar the Grouch says, that sounds incredible, Gary. I'm a guy that doesn't enjoy eating vegetables. Don't eat vegetables. Listen, Oscar. I'm working on a partnership with the Carnivore Bar. Trying to get them to come on board, work with them as a sponsor. Don't eat plants. Plants are trying to kill you. Plants are bad for you. Plants, the same way an animal attacks you because it doesn't want to die, plants let off poisons. Most plants will give you poison and will poison you to death if you eat them. The plants that you can eat still let off some poison. You're just able to eat it. So what am I saying? I'm saying that plants are trying to kill you, not figuratively, literally. They want to kill you. Don't eat things that are trying to kill you. Don't eat plants, just meat. Like today, cheese is fine. There's a whole debate over honey, but ultimately if you're eating honey, it's not going to hurt you. It turns to sugar. It might not be the healthiest thing, but it's not going to hurt you. Just anything that comes from an animal. Like today, I ate a pound of ground beef. I ate a little bit of salmon. My wife made these salmon cream cheese things that were pretty good. They were pretty good. I'll be honest. I'm not usually a guy that likes to mix cream cheese with salmon. I love salmon. I love cream cheese, not together. But that's all I ate today. Typically, all I eat is ground beef, butter, bacon. Ground beef, butter, bacon. That's it. Don't eat anything else. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. But I don't know. After the beef, butter, and bacon, I don't have any more room for eggs. Eggs are fantastic. You should eat eggs. But no vegetables, no plants. Definitely no vegetables. Under no circumstance should you be eating vegetables. I'm going to put something in the chat for you guys. Guys think I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. Here's a link to Dr. Anthony Chafee. He's a doctor in Australia. He's originally from America, but he played pro rugby in Australia, and then he went to medical school, and he's a doctor. And I'm going to put the link in there. Is it not going to let me post it? It's not going to let me post it. There it is. That's the link from Dr. Anthony Chafee. He's doctor. And it's called Plants Are Trying to Kill You. Plants are trying to kill you, y'all. I promise you, plants are trying to kill you. Don't eat plants. Get off of plants. Find a healthy balance. I eat well, but don't consider it a diet since I like chicken breast, veggies, and lean red meat. Fatty meat's important. You got to eat a lot of fat. Fat's important. Fat's important. Like that's all I really like to eat. Here's something I want you guys to like kind of consider. You get a child, 4-year-old child. You give him fruit, he likes it. You give him meat, he likes it. You give him vegetables, he gags. Think about that, right? Maybe he shouldn't be eating vegetables. Maybe that's your defense mechanism. Your body telling you don't eat this. Now, over time, you get used to things. You acquire taste buds. But as a child, you give him meat, he likes it. You give him fruit, he likes it. You give him vegetables, he literally gags. That's nature telling you don't eat this. Yeah, that's true. I won't eat like this forever. I will significantly cut. Yeah, Oscar's like 24. You can do it when you're at this age. I would still recommend you don't, but you can do it without much consequence. I used to do it too. When I was fighting 24, 25, I could eat garbage. And around 25, I really started to feel different. And I couldn't imagine doing it at 41. Plants make you gassy. That is true. Do you make your ground beef into burritos or just put it on just a bowl? I put it in a bowl, Sometimes I mix it with bacon. Sometimes I use a little cheese. But ideally, what I did for 3 months to acclimate myself to it was nothing but ground beef. I ate nothing but ground beef for 90 days. I ate twice a day. Now I only eat once a day. And typically what I eat is a pound of ground beef, half a pack of bacon. If I'm still hungry, I snack on a little bit of butter. That's it. And you guys think that's insane? What I think is insane is eating candy bars. That's what I think is insane. Can we talk about how I hit another lock, though? I love talking about diet and stuff. 8 days away from the fight of the year. I'm so hyped. We're talking about Bivol and Better Beef. This is going to be a great fight, man. It really is a great fight. And I don't have any real good gambling advice on this. Like, this is such a hard fight to bet. Bivol by points, Better Beef by points, Better Beef by stoppage are all equally on the tables, which tells me I think Better Beef's going to win. So I like Better Beef on the money line, but I'm not so confident in that. My official prediction is Better Beef. Take Better Beef on the money line. Other than that, I don't have much for you. Yeah, Janibek, I said this in my video. Janibek is a pound-for-pound talent. Now, his division sucks, and I don't know, he doesn't really get the love. But just from a talent perspective, Janibek's a pound-for-pound dude. He really is. He's a pound-for-pound cat. He's got pound-for-pound talent. Janibek's a special, special talent. Give a shout-out to Janibek. How about seed? Seed oils are no good. Well, you can... Berries are okay. Berries are all right. I mean, seeds, anything is better than the plant, right? Like the fruit is better than the plant. The fruit that it produces is better. The plant wants to kill you. Like if I could say, if you eat berries, if you got to have a little bit of sugar, you got to have a little bit of fruit, eat berries. Berries are good for you. But if you can, just eat meat. You'll get used to it. You like meat. I don't know about you, Gary, but nothing gets me more hyped for a good boxing match than a Motive Media promo video on YouTube. I don't know what that is, and you make me feel old, Oscar. But JETS. I get my fats from almonds, fish, and eggs. That's good. Yeah, no, almonds, fish, and eggs are good. All those things are good. I used to eat a lot of fish. I like fish. Fish is like my fish. Seafood is like my favorite thing to eat. You can't go wrong with fish. How come I didn't add ball to my lock? I should have. Bring it down a little bit more. I had a 3-leg parlay. I got it down to minus 180. I liked it. I said, I'm just going to stick with this. This is super safe. You know, the ball brought it down to about 160 or 156 from 180. It's just another leg. It wasn't going to make me a ton more money. Ball safe, though. Ball money line is a safe bet. You should feel absolutely safe with ball money line. You should also feel absolutely safe with absolutely any lock that I give you. You know why? Because this is now, I've hit 11 out of 12 locks. Oh, I so rarely miss anymore. This isn't even fun for me anymore. How often? So you guys, if you haven't joined the Patreon, join the Patreon. Unless you don't like this show and you don't like making money. If you don't like this show, you're probably not listening. So if you are listening, you probably like this show. And if you don't like money, you probably wouldn't be listening to the show. So if you're listening to the show, you probably like the show and you probably like money. So you should join the Patreon. Because when we get the lock of the week, we get the best gambling props. We get everything for just $5 a month. Ask Muscles how much damn money he's made this year off of me, off of my lock. Ask him. Ask Muscles. I really like broccoli, carrots, and asparagus in a stir fry. I'm an advocate of not eating. Ask Muscles. Muscles is in amazing shape. He eats plants. I feel inflamed. My arthritis, I can feel it when I eat plants. My man Rocket is in the house. Money. Hey, Janet Beck went over. That was the one I was a little... And I can't even believe that Janet Beck fight went over. I was the second. I'm like, oh, man, Janet Beck got him out like 3 rounds. I thought Janet Beck was going to stop him in a second. But we got the over. We hit the over on Janet Beck. Thank God. I don't know how Janet Beck seemed to carry him. Janet Beck seemed to be playing with him. But Maybe Janet Beck had money on the over. I don't know. But Janet Beck hit the over. Janet Beck is a special talent. Special talent. He's a pound for pound talent. It's just his division sucks, so he doesn't get the best opponents in there. But offensively, Janet Beck is a beast, and he doesn't get hit that much. Candy bars are for kids. I agree, Mike Ross. I agree. Candy bars is for kids, and snacking is for infants. It's literally the perfect fight, Gary. Bivol is the perfect opponent for Beterbiev and vice versa. Yeah, no, it's a top-notch fight. Nick Ball decision over 10.5. Henry Turner Subaru Murata fight. Nick Ball decision over 10.5. Henry Turner Subaru Murata fight. No distance. I'm confused by the statement. So you're taking Nick Ball by decision and the over, and then you're taking Henry Turner and Murata not to go the distance? Both those fights? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to confuse this. Or Nick Ball decision over 10.5 on the Turner fight and Murata fight to go. Yes. No distance on the Murata fight. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. I think War of the Russell, I see, my man. I think the Bivol fight goes to decision. I would say that fight, if it goes to decision, I don't know who wins. Like, it's such a hard fight, man. This is such a great fight. Let me. I want to. The Yamasaki and the Subaru. Yeah, I think you're safe with that not going the distance. I think you're safe with that not going the distance. Hang on. All right, I am back, y'all. I got a little sidetracked there for a minute. All right, I think that if the Bivol fight goes to decision, it could. I don't. There's no bet I like in that fight. I did my video on it. There's just nothing in that bet I like. I could see it going any way. I'm not confident in any bet on that fight. Going to put what does that say? 1,000 on it. Is that 1,000 or 10,000? That's 1,000. Yeah, I like it. Do it. I like it. What's the total parlay odds on that, Rocket? Sean Ball. Lose Oakford. Just on the money line? That's an interesting fight. Is that cruiser or is it a heavyweight? It's a cruiserweight fight, right? Yeah, a cruiser. Jeez, I should have watched. I wish it would have came to me a couple days earlier. I could have watched the video on it. That's an interesting fight. I didn't even realize that was going down tomorrow. Miller, but it's tough though. Without watching the tape, and I wish it would have came to me earlier. My gut says Miller, but I didn't get to watch the tape on it. I didn't even realize that fight. I had to look it up. I didn't even know that fight was happening. That's a good fight. I'm into that. Y'all making me feel bad. I just ate a handful of kisses. Like, don't feel bad, right? Just get back to eating clean. Just get back to eating clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't throw out the good for the perfect. Okay. I was in New York for that Mikel Mayo fight. I ate like 6 slices of pizza and I had like 4 cannolis or something like that. 3 cannolis and 6 slices of pizza in the 2 days I was there. I got home. I fasted for 36 hours and now I've eaten nothing but ground beef and stuff, right? So just, don't feel bad. Just fix it, right? Just start eating clean and healthy again. That's why you don't pick a winner. You just pick it to go the distance. Yeah. A lot of times picking to go the distance, especially when a broads fight. When a broads fight, a lot of times just pick it to go the distance. Yeah, bet 365. I like Miller, I guess. That's tough. You know what I probably like? Is there a prop for that fight to go the distance? If there is, I might like that. I'm leaning towards Miller, but Oakford always goes the distance. I don't think he's ever had a fight not go the distance. I like that. I like it to go the distance. Well, yeah, I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it. Oscar DeGrasse wants to know, how did you originally get into boxing? Why did I originally get into boxing? Well, I love to fight. I just, as a kid, I loved to fight. That's really it. Like, it was an outlet. You know, a lot of kids, let's race. Do you want to race? Not really. Do you want to ride bikes? Not really. Do you want to fight? Like, that was just me. Like, do you want to play one-on-one? Do you want to throw a football? No. Do you want to fight? Like, that was just me. I love to fight, always. What did you think of Randall Boca Chica? Oh, God, Boca Chica was awful. This is why you picked the distance. That fight going the distance was the most obvious thing. That was the most obvious bet in the world. There was no chance that fight was not going to go the distance. And at no point was it ever in jeopardy of not going the distance. Randall's got skill. He's got athleticism. He just doesn't press a fight. And Boca Chica doesn't press the fight. And he was shorter, and on the outside, it just wasn't happening. Like, at no point was that fight ever in jeopardy of not going the distance. It was clear from the opening round that fight was going to go the distance. And that's why I was so big on just bet that fight to go the distance. You can clean up that way. A fight was going to go the distance. It doesn't matter if they fought 2 rounds or 50 rounds. They're going the distance. No one wants to hurt each other in that fight. Randall doesn't like to fight. I like Quentin Randall. His trainers, Bobby Benton and Aaron Navarro, very good friends of mine. Two of my best friends in the boxing business. So it's not a shot at Randall. Randall just doesn't like to fight. Plus 793, $1,000. Wow, let's go. $1,000 makes you $9,000 or so. And I will give you $200 just for looking out. Appreciate you, man. If you think it hits, or you think I should just take the over on Nick Bull, which is safer? Yeah, take the over. Why not take the over? It gives yourself another option. Take the over. The over. I mean, it just. What if he knocks him out in the last 10? He's done it before. What if he knocks him out in the last 10 seconds of the fight? Take the over. Take the over. Who won the? I don't think it was televised. If it was, I didn't see it. I would imagine Chase Martinez won because Travis Floyd is like 2-20, right? Muscles was the fight on TV. No, you have to pick a method of victory. Oakford by 150 decision, and Miller 220. You can't pick the. Shoot. All right. Shoot. Miller by decision, I guess. Dang. That's whack. Miller by decision, I guess, is the bet I would make. That is so gay. It didn't allow you to pick the distance. This is, and you're in Florida too, World of Wrestling, so you have to. This is what's wrong with monopolies, guys. This is what is wrong with monopolies. Florida, Hard Rock's got a monopoly of sports betting in Florida, apparently, and they didn't have it to go the distance. Whack. Did it have an over? Did it have an over? You could take the over. Probably not as good, but same concept. All right, let's take a look at this real quick, and then I'm gonna get going. Appreciate y'all dropping by. I do want to link the book tomorrow. Murata wins probably by stoppage. Murata by KO, TKO, DQ is a very sexy bet. That is a very sexy bet right there. I would definitely make that bet. Minus 150. Strand, McGibbon, yeah, you can make those bets. These are whack, whack, whack. I don't know who that is. Andrew Kane, Jack Rafferty, and Henry Turner. I'll probably just take the over. I take the over on that. I take the over on it. Gary, what are some of the best ways to improve my power and my footwork? Great question, Oscar. I'm not going to get into that now because I can go on for hours. Message me. We'll talk about it. You got on Instagram? Send me a message. We'll talk about this. It's a great question, though. I like that question. Are you taking some amateur fights? Or are you just working out, or what are you doing, Oscar? Are you looking to get a couple amateur fights in? Because that's awesome if you are. All right, let's get back to this real quick. I'm gonna wrap this up. All right, we'll get to the rest of it. Take Nick Ball. Take this to go over 10.5. Rafferty Turner over. Murata by stoppage. Those are some good bets. And then you can, all the favorites, I wouldn't touch those. There's nothing there that's sexy. Yeah. So I think the three bets I would advise you take: Nick Ball money line, Rafferty Turner to go over 10.5, Murata by stoppage, Murata by money line. Either one is fine. Murata KO, Nick Ball the over, and Henry Turner took the over. Let's go, Rocket. Let's go. I have no direction. I don't really know how to go about it, but I'm hungry and I'm willing to work hard to prove myself. All in this opportunity will run with it. Message me. What part of the country are you in? Are you in Oscar? What part of the country are you in? Man, that's whack. No, he didn't have no over on it either. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get going. I appreciate everyone hopping on, everyone joining me. I will be back tomorrow. I will do a live tomorrow. Not sure what time. Probably after the Nick Bull card. Ronnie Rios, Nick Bull. I think that's an excellent fight. This was fun though. This was fun. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna drop off. Unless anyone has any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. If you have any last minute questions, thoughts, comments, super chats, anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. And it's October 4th, 2024, from Texas to the world. Thank you. And God bless. Guys, please remember to smash the like button on your way out. Nothing I like more than when y'all smash that like button on the way out. All right, y'all. I'm out. See you on the next one.